recording the session. So we will create light fog, so or light rays. Okay, even it is called as God rays also. So normally when you know when you walk or when you're in traveling, you might have observed on the street if there are a lot of trees are there, a rays will fall, penetrating those trees and all, means the areas. So that kind of rays we will create. Those are called light rays. Okay, so we will create for an interior. So let me take an interior first, the way like we were doing the same interior, like that. For the same interior we will be taking. It's RSCP. So light rays. Okay. Let me take an interior file. So I think I'm opening this. I think it is taking some time. Let it open. So for timing, what I'll do, I'm gonna turn off these lights. So I'll go to outliner. So I don't have any lights in this. Okay. So what I'll do here, I would like to take something like this. So this particular place, instead of this, um, instead of this one, I'll be creating a grill, a metal grill. Like this. I'm gonna make it smaller. Okay. So this is how it looks. So what I do, I'm gonna select this. I'll be combining this. So I delete by type history. So I'm gonna combine the polygon modeling mesh, combine. Okay, so select this, modify center pivot. Okay, and I'll apply the existing metal material. So metal frame for windows like this. So I'll have another view. So view, bookmark, bookmark, edit bookmark, new, apply, add to shelf, close. So if I click, it comes over here. After this, what we have to do, I'm gonna pick the render setting. In render setting, choose Maya software. Maya software. Now let's take the render. Let us see how does this looks in Maya software. I think this seems ray tracing is on. We need to turn off ray tracing. Render setting, software, yeah. Go to preview quality and ray tracing, turn off ray tracing. Okay. Now let's take a render. Okay, this is how it looks. And so if you notice, when I take a render here, okay, uh, this part, it looks completely dark because outside, you know, the sky color is black. Means I'll show you how do you define it is black. Now these are the extra areas, right? My model is here. These are extra areas. When I take a render, all this area it is black. See, it's black. That's the reason this also looks black. So now what we have to do? We are rendering through perspective view, right? We are looking through this perspective view. Basically, we are rendering in perspective view. Go to view, select camera. Go to view, select camera. Go to attribute editor of it. In camera, just come down. Say perspective shape. In this, come down. Environment. Click on this black color. Instead of black color, pick blue, sky blue, and take a render. You get this. Even lighter color will work. Now take a render. Even lighter color will work. I think this is okay. Okay. So now we need light. So what I do, so I make it with sun. This is okay, fine. I need a light. So create light, select spotlight. Okay. Now spotlight is here. Let us see through this light. We need to see through this light. So select the light, panels, look through selected. So what will happen if I do this? You need to select the spotlight, go to panels, look through selected. What it will do is, I'll be looking through this particular light. See, now press 7, you'll get to know where and all, light is falling. So to have a better understanding, what I'll do, spotlight is casting, light exactly on this. So penumbra I'll increase 20 so that you get kind of a fading, means kind of a feather. So now what I'll do, I would like to have a spotlight in from outside from this direction. Okay, like this. Okay, now panel perspective, I'll come back to perspective. See, now light is hitting this area. So you can see, right? See, because of this light, it's hitting this area. If I move this position, see, light does move. Okay.
Yes.
So now I'm in this position. Let me take a render and see what is the output. Okay. With the spotlight, I'm getting an output like this. It's okay. So along with this, what I'll do is I'll go to spotlight shadows. I turn on depth map shadow, resolution 1024. Let us see time being, how does this looks? Okay. And filter size 2 to 2. Filter size, it will increase the smoother shadow. Now I'll take a render again. Okay. So what is happening here is you are getting shadows. See this iron bar, metal bar, you got shadows here. Okay. So now this light intensity, I make 1.5, and color, since this is of sunlight, I give lighter orange, something like this, and brightness is more. And along with this, I would like to increase the penumbra to 30. It is spreading, the light spreads. So due to that, still you are getting an output like this. Okay, compared to previous, with shadow, you're getting an output like this. So assume this is my key light. Okay, it's my key light. Now I'll be creating another light. Again, I can take a spotlight only. I'll take a spotlight. The spotlight looks like this. I'm gonna increase the penumbra to 30, like this. And intensity of the secondary light should be 0.7. It should not dominate more. It's 0.7. So what I do, cone angle, I'm gonna increase the cone angle. Cone angle. I'm increasing the cone angle of the spotlight. Okay. So I'm gonna place one spotlight here because I want this light to dominate more. I don't want this light to dominate more. Okay. So I'm just placing it here. And intensity, I would like to reduce even lesser, 0.5. Okay. And I don't want this light to emit specular. This is specularity, the glossiness. I don't want this light to emit. I turn off this. Okay. I turn off this. Make sure only this light is emitting specular. So now what specularity you have? See, if I turn off the main primary light, this is the primary light. If the primary light specularity is off, you don't get specular. If I turn on, you get this. Okay. Okay. So that's the thing. So by selecting this, let only primary light specularity be on, because that's my light source in this particular scene. In this scene, this is the light source. Okay. So now I'll be taking this, I'll be selecting this particular light and I'm going to duplicate this. Okay. And I'm going to rotate this light to this particular direction. See, I'm going to move this behind and I'm going to rotate this in 90 degree so that um, okay. So when I rotate this in 90 degree, okay, see this, I want this particular light to work as a fill light to support my main light. Okay, and I'm gonna keep this exactly somewhere in the center. Okay, to support this particular light. Okay, and I'm gonna increase the cone angle a little bit more like this. Okay, and the numbers anyhow it is 30, that will suffice, that's okay. Drop off I'll give 2, and here also you give drop off 2. Okay, or 1, I select this light, drop off I give 1. Okay, and you get something like this. I'm gonna increase this. It's okay. So this particular, so now if you observe, one light is hitting this surface, this light also, the direction is like this, and this light direction is like this. And obviously I should have another light. I'll be duplicating this light, and this as should act as a, you know, supporting lights towards the other direction. Okay, so this will be something like this. Okay, and this will have bit more drop off compared to other. It will have 2, and intensity this is 0.4. It's lesser compared to other. And this one it's 0.7, or that's okay. This one I'll less even. I'll make this 0.4. This I make 0.3 because this is other side of the lighting, right? This one 0.6. Okay. Now let's take a render. Let us see how does this looks. Okay, I'm getting an output like this. Okay, now what I do, I select this. Point 0.8. I want more brightness from this particular light. Okay, now what I do, I select this and I'm gonna rotate a bit like this. Okay, you can see the shadows of this. You can see, it's okay. Okay, now come to the race part. Now, see, now we have done a basic lighting of this. Now entire scene is illuminated. This is your primary light, and this light is supporting the primary light. These two are kind of rim, you know, you can call it as rim lights, or uh, the darkness created by key light will be removed by these two lights. Okay. So now, any doubts are there up to here?
No.
Okay. Now, entire thing we will be creating from here, the light rays. Select this particular spotlight, press T, T for target, press T. Okay, when you press T, you get this. Okay, so where the light has to hit, like that kind, you get this. Okay. So once you press T, you get this blue icon like this, one blue icon. You need to click this nearly 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. You need to click this 4 times so that you get these multiple rings. Like rings will define the distance. Okay. Now this 10th one is the no. Bring it up to here. Up to here. Okay. Up to down is fine. Up to here is okay. Bring this up to here. Bring this up to here. Bring this here. Bring this here. Like this. Okay. You need to bring this ring to inside so that it looks like this. Getting? We are increasing the fog distance of this. So now, if I render from outside, see now if you see, already we have added fog. Now if I render from here, you can see fog. It is coming here, but since this is of white color, you are not able to recognize. But I'll go to this particular scene and I'll show you. Okay, actually we have to create fog. So select that particular spotlight. See, select this light and light effects. Come to light effects, spotlight light effects, light fog. There is something called light fog here. Click on this particular checker box. When you click on that, you get fog. Now see the fog distance or the fog volume, it is up to here. Okay. So now if I take a render, you can see fog here. Yeah, it is white color like this is there. It's difficult to identify here, but here you can do. But if I change the background color to black, definitely you can identify. But here it is there. Can you see this? Like this race, fog race. Now we'll define even more. I'll come over here. I have selected the light. Here, fog spread and intensity. Fog spread I'm increasing to 3, fog intensity to 2. I'm increasing, okay? More spread and more intensity. And when I take a render, you will be able to see this race here. See guys, are you able to see the race?
Yes.
Understood? This is how even in the movies and all it's created. Okay? Race. I want even more race. So what I'll do is intensity I make it 4, spread I make it 4 or even 5. So click on this. Take a render. Still I'm rendering in a preview quality. So now seems more race. This is too much. And even you can define the race color also. Okay, how much race you want. Race color also you can define. Let us see that. Okay. So this one I'm gonna Okay. See, apart from those changes, I think, there's another option by selecting this here, light fog is, if you click on this, you can change the fog color also and even increase the density. But I'm not doing that. Anyhow, we have worked on fog spread, how much spread is required, how much intensity. So based on this, I'm getting this particular output. Even I can add a noise also into this. How do I add noise? That is under spread. In fog spread, click on this checker box. I can add a noise. In 2D texture, you have fractal, you have noise, fractal and noise. Okay, I'll take noise. So I have added bit noise. Now I'll come over here. Let me take a render. So in this light rays, now there are few noise. Now I have increased to production quality and shadows and all I have increased bit more. So that's the reason it is taking bit time. Or else I'll turn off that. I'll go to preview quality and render. Okay, now you see shadows are looking really good because I have used depth map only, but quality is bit more. So what I'll do is I just make this into preview. Okay, here it's like this. I'm adding bit more depth and select this light. Select the light and spotlight shape. Increase the intensity here or even here. Density to 2. Intensity to 3. Take a render. Okay, actually it's there. See, fog bit noise is there. Even, or else, like right click, break connection. I don't want this. Give 4 or 5. This is 2. And here, density is 2. That's okay. Yeah, we got enough fog. Rays, this kind of rays. Okay. So any doubts up to here? How to achieve this output? Great. This light rays or fog rays. You know what you can do? Go to settings here, go to production quality and in common, choose, even you can choose full HD, HD 1080. And if you take a render, it takes time, but quality will be really good. This might take some time to render. So full HD quality, you will catch clear or nice grains and all. Okay. You can add even fill lights, like if you add more fill light, even it looks good. For example, these frames are there, no? You can add one light over here. It looks good if you do that. Okay, see, it's like nice fog is there. Even fog animation also can be done. I'll show you how to do that later. So I'm gonna save this file, save image, light rays. Okay, see here, see this rays. Exactly, it's coming here. Okay, like this. It consists of shadows as well. Okay. So any doubt, guys, up to here?
No.
Okay, I'll explain again. So if you have doubts how to create ray, light fog, so just refer to the video. We need to create one main primary key light, and this spotlight should have emit specular on. Rest other light, fill light, this fill light, these two rim lights, make sure specular is off. So this is my primary light. My primary light consists of intensity 1.5, and it's kind of sunlight, okay, kind of orange tint, brighter orange tint. I increase cone angle up to here default, but penumbra is 30. Okay, here by clicking this, you get light fog, increase fog spread and fog intensity. Okay, and these are the supporting light for this primary light. So make sure this is off and intensity we increase up to 0.8. Where and no shadows. Make sure there are no shadows. The other light should not cast shadow except this. Okay, and this is 0.4, no specular. This is 0.3, no specular. Okay. So later by selecting this, you have to press T. Once you press T, you get this blue icon. You need to click 4 times. Then you have to drag the angle up to here. Then you get the fog. Okay. Without that, you don't get the fog. Don't miss to do that. Okay. So once it is done, finally, full HD output. That's the output you get. Okay. You can change the light color to, create the mood in there. Okay. Either day scene or it's a noon scene, morning or evening. Okay. So if you are having morning and evening shot, make sure there is orange tint in that. Even in the fog also you can have orange tint. Okay. Okay, try this. Fine, try this. Okay. Create one interior and one exterior shot with light rays. Okay. So both are day scene only. One interior and one exterior shot. Okay. So I'll upload this video. Refer to the video if you have any doubts.
Right.
Bye. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Yeah, bye. So next class I'll be starting with I think another 1 or 2 session you will be having this lighting. We'll create a stage setup in the next class. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Bye. Have a good day.
Yes.
Bye.
Oh.